Thank you for joining Preparing for 2012.blogspot. My name is Derek. Alrighty then, so on this blog today I have put a lot of great videos and a lot of great links to the age of Aquarius, the shift in consciousness that is going on. I'm not exactly sure on these dates of the Mayan calendars, not too sure on the dates of the age of Aquarius. I've heard some people saying it started around last month even, I think, in the month, or February, March, I think they were saying this all started in. And then I was even hearing stuff how it's not starting until 2012. You know what? It to me doesn't matter what the start date is. What matters to me is that we are moving into an age of love, a golden age, if you will. So to me, a lot of this stuff, this jigsaw puzzle of life is all putting together, because every day I'm putting more and more pieces to this jigsaw puzzle together, and everything is looking a little more clearer and clearer each day, which quite frankly I think is a beautiful thing. So we're seeing a lot on this Mayan calendar as if 2012 is like two different things. One, they're saying it's apocalyptic, doomsday, end of the world. That is, I think, the negative or the lower frequency view of this 2012 shift. And then you got those like myself and others who are saying that we are moving into an age of love, a great age, a golden age, which is really what the age of Aquarius is really all about. A prosperity age of love where people are as most likely going to turn out, people will treat themselves better, and when you treat your own self better, you can then treat others better, because if you can't treat yourself well at all, it is almost impossible to treat others well. It's something that I've been learning as far as this law of attraction and positive sponsoring thought is concerned. So we got this new age, and I'm starting to think, okay, so they're seeing this 2012 as apocalyptic or doomsday, end of the world. Well, I've been hearing a lot about how age endings can bring apocalyptic events, especially when it's a massive change, and I think this one is in fact a massive one. So now that we know we're going to see a lot of these bad things happening, having a thought in my head of it being temporary is huge. And maybe some people are going to be going through bad things because they're using fear as their motivating factor. And I know when you use fear as your motivating factor, bad things are going to be manifesting in your life. I've been there before, and it's been a difficult process, but a beautiful one as far as breaking out of it and using the higher frequency of love as your motivating factor or your sponsoring thought. That's pretty much where I've been going on this whole thing. So now we got this whole 2012 shift that's coming on, and quite frankly, a lot of people are like, well, what do I do to prepare for 2012? And okay, well, first of all, you got a spiritual sense and a conceptual sense as far as preparing. And just let 2012 happen, first of all. It's gonna do what it has to do, and accepting whatever comes into play, because I can't tell you that 2011 and 2012 is gonna be a big change because of this. I can try to guess, and I actually do try to guess the best that I can, but whatever ends up happening is just going to happen. So allowing the shift to take place, especially don't fear it, that's the big thing. And if you are fearing it, try to fear it less and less that you can. That to me, I think, is the best way to spiritually get yourself ready as far as using what it takes to feel that higher frequency of love that the law of attraction talks about, and that the age of Aquarius talks about, and quite frankly I have been talking about with a lot of my videos. On my blog I will talk about the video that I did, There's a Lot of Love Coming to an Atmosphere Near You, and that's talking as if from the calculations, from my spiritual senses and everything put together in the jigsaw puzzle of life, how more and more love is going to be coming, and the age of Aquarius theories does support what I've been saying there. So as far as preparing for this on a spiritual level, what can you do to feel that higher frequency? And the biggest thing is loving your own self first, going through the practices of saying, you know what, I can do this, I know I can do this, and then just feeling positive. Because when people come to say to themselves, oh, there's no use, there's no way I can do it, well, that's manifesting a fear frequency. So on a conscious level, when you think of what you're saying to yourself, if you just think to yourself, oh, wait a second, I said that out of fear. You know what, I probably shouldn't have. I'm going to try the best I can on future occasions to use the love frequency as far as what to, of your sponsoring thought, instead of saying, you know what, everything always goes bad for me, there's no sense in trying. Instead, well, instead of everything going bad, what can I do to stop things from going bad type deal. That's where I'm talking about that as. And you can even do different practices, like just saying stuff to yourself every now and again when you have time. Stuff like, I love my own self, I am a beautiful person, I am grateful for everything the universe has, I love all beauty in the universe. Words like that. The more and more you do that, the better off I think it's going to be. And maybe at first it's going to be a little bit difficult, or you won't believe it that much. That's normal, that's fine, but the more and more you do it, the more and more you will start to believe it. And that's the key. It's all about your psyche believing it. That is really what it all stems down to. So that is part of spiritually getting yourself ready for this 2012 shift. Not fearing what's coming, but accepting what is coming. And if you can, love what's coming. That is huge right there. Whether it's good or bad, if you love what is coming, knowing that the outset of the age of Aquarius is going to be very great, especially for our children's and our children's future and our children's future and our children's future. And if you believe in reincarnation, that would be great to come back into this world, whether it be 50 years, 100 years, 400 years, knowing that the wars are most likely going to be going way down and world peace is on its way. So I'm very confident that world peace is coming. I am extremely confident. So 2012, just let it happen. As far as conceptually preparing for 2012, there will be more on the blog about that, because spiritually and conceptually are two totally different facets of the game. So thank you all for watching. Please check out my blog and have yourself a magnificent day. Feel the love, accept the love, and share the love. Peace and light.